Something is seriously wrong with Islam Makhachev right now, because what he said about the White House fight doesn't add up at all. First, one version comes out, then suddenly everything changes, and now Ilia Topuria is the one being blamed. And the weirdest part? None of it actually makes sense. Some people are starting to think this might not even be coming from Islam himself. Meanwhile, Garry is calling him out, asking why the champion still hasn't accepted the fight. So what's really going on here? Because if you look closely, this whole situation is a mess. Let's break it down. The negotiation saga between Islam Makhachev and Ilia Topuria for the historic White House card on June 14th is turning into a masterclass in how not to manage your reputation. We all know the deal. Ali Abdelaziz loves to be the center of attention, often speaking for his fighters, and in this case, completely tripping over his own words. The problem for a liar is that the more you talk, the more you have to remember, and Ali seems to have forgotten everything he said 2 weeks ago. Let's look at the facts. A few weeks back, the narrative from Makhachev's camp was that the offer for Topuria never even came presented because, and I quote, Islam was sleeping. Abdelaziz claimed he got a call at noon, Islam was napping, and by the time he woke up, the UFC had already pulled the offer. Fast forward to today, and suddenly the story has done a 180-degree turn. Islam, or rather Ali using Islam's keyboard, posted on X that he received the call and accepted the fight in Casablanca. Wait, what? How do you go from he was sleeping and never saw the offer to he accepted it immediately? You can't have it both ways. It's a glaring inconsistency that makes the entire camp look desperate to regain control of the narrative. Even when someone pointed out the time difference on social media, Ali, acting as Islam, tried to claim, "Today it's not him, it's me," but nobody's buying it. Islam isn't the type to engage in Twitter wars or give constant interviews. This has Ali Abdelaziz's fingerprints all over it. But it gets worse. Part of the new official story is that Topuria backed out because of an unrealistic purse. Islam's post claimed Topuria's own manager confirmed this. Well, newsflash, that's another lie. Malky Kawa, who manages both Topuria and John Jones, came out and set the record straight. He confirmed that they did indeed turn down the initial offers for both Justin Gaethje and Makhachev because the numbers were too low for a card of this magnitude. However, Kawa noted that once they actually came to an agreement on the money, the fight still didn't happen. Why? Because the UFC told them Islam Makhachev had an injured hand and couldn't compete. This brings us to the biggest hole in the story. During the UFC 326 post-fight press conference, Dana White himself told the world that Islam Makhachev had no return date because he was dealing with a hand injury. If the problem was truly Topuria's unrealistic purse, why would Dana lie about a champion being injured? And if Dana was lying, why didn't Islam or Ali correct him immediately? They stayed silent for weeks, letting the injury excuse protect them from the pressure of fighting a dangerous double champion like Topuria. This is exactly where Machado Garry comes in. Garry is young, but he's a Malaco Velo, a veteran in the game of psychological warfare. He saw the cracks in the armor. If Islam is now claiming he accepted the fight and the only reason it didn't happen was money, then by logic, his hand must be perfectly fine. Garry took to X to corner the champ. So your hand is fine? No more excuses, see you in August. It was a checkmate move. By trying to attack Topuria's credibility, Makhachev's camp accidentally admitted they aren't actually injured, effectively ending their own excuse for delaying the next title defense. The reality is starting to look very simple. Makhachev's team played a game of chicken with the UFC and Topuria, and they lost. They likely asked for more money. The UFC said no because the White House card was already over budget, and instead of just being honest, they hid behind a fake injury. Now that they see Topuria's stock rising and fans calling Islam a ducker, they're trying to flip the script and blame Ilia for his greed. But as the saying goes, lies have short legs, and in Ali Abdelaziz's case, those legs are getting shorter by the minute. Honestly, it's disappointing. Islam is a generational talent, possibly the best pound-for-pound fighter we've ever seen. but he's being held back by a management style that values narrative over truth. You don't see guys like Alex Poatan getting tangled in these types of lies. They just show up and fight. By trying to protect Islam's undefeated aura in this new weight class, Ali is actually damaging the champion's legacy. Now the pressure is on. If Islam doesn't fight Garry or whoever the UFC puts in front of him in August, the ducking allegations are going to become permanent. And for Ian Garry, this is the perfect opportunity. He's taking advantage of the chaos, putting the champ against a wall and proving he knows how to play the UFC's political game better than almost anyone in the welterweight division. So, I want to hear from you guys. Are you still believing the stories coming out of Ali Abdelaziz's mouth? Or is it clear as day that Islam and his team got caught in a lie to avoid a dangerous fight? Do you think the hand injury was ever real, or was it just a convenient excuse that backfired? And how about Ian Garry? Does he deserve the shot for calling out the bluff, or is he just barking at a mountain he can't climb? Comment below. Justify the lies if you can, or join me in calling out the truth. Let's get the discussion going. That was our deep dive for today. If you like this more opinionated style of breakdown, where we actually look at the facts and call out the nonsense, make sure to hit that like button. It really helps the channel grow and keeps the conversation alive. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next video. We are in this together. See ya!